topic that, that is branchless banking. Branchless, what is meant by every other bank do have their branches within its advertising, boarding, or even if it is audiovisual advertised shown on television channel, SBI and many other nationalized banks which are too old in our Indian financial market claim that they are having these many thousand branches, these many hundred branches throughout India. But once upon a time, having physical branch in highest number was one big asset. Nowadays, with ATM, cash deposit machine, mobile, SMS, and many other facilities which are available for online banking, internet banking, having too many branches is not so not not a success what we can call. It's a partial success these days bankers can claim for. With branchless banking, all the people who cannot physically reach to a nearby branch or who have certain perceptions in their mind, most of them are negative about banking transaction and bank itself. They are needed to be removed, and all the lower middle class, poor people of rural and urban area too needs to be connected with banking. In past two attempts of BJP, they have uh, made lots of improvements, and at central level they have taken decisions which are making it mandatory for almost every citizen of India to have their own savings account. Even if you are having 500 rupees in your account, it's acceptable, but you should have your savings account. Earlier, governments, state government and central government was not that much keen on all these things. But this particular government have developed this practice of having savings account for every other citizen in nationalized or private or any other type of bank. That may be scheduled bank, cooperative bank, consumer bank, all those things, non-banking financial corporation. So they are having these initiatives taken, and now we have reached up to the branchless banking with the automation, with the information technology development. Branchless banking is a banking innovation which is having its services to customers without going to physical office of the bank, but only utilizing the services of agents or information and communication technology. This particular form of banking is relevant with and required to give services to those factors of society, those elements of society who do have negative thinking of banking, that makes them to think that banking is a complicated or difficult to operate process. A person who is holding high amount of money should only have his opening or he is should have his saving account in bank. Those bankers are not polite or talking to their customers in a respectful language. These all factors have made many classes or clusters of this society stay away from banking. They are getting satisfied their financial needs from local market and money vendors which are available within that area. So branchless banking example is most common are mobile banking, internet banking, electronic money, mobile money, etc. Apart from branchless banking, these examples, there is certain thing which is typically called as branchless banking. And that example at the end of this session, I will quote. Before that, let us talk of the entire world market, how branchless banking works in developing country like Indonesia, Kenya, India, or for that sake, Pakistan also. Now, in further explanation of branchless banking, what is stated? Majority of Indian people are from the middle to lower economic class, have the perception that bank is not suitable for them. This was the perception of illiterate people belonging to rural area whose awareness about financial services facilities provided by government was not much known. Most of them still have the mindset that banking is complicated and less practical because of the different types of forms that they have to fill, signature they have to do, and many other documents they have to attach. They are not finding it easier or user friendly. Financial institutions are faced with a relatively large cost requirement to build branch network in the remote areas. At first place, remote areas do have less number of customers. And when it comes to physical branch, buying land or having it on a rent, then having building, fixtures, furniture, electrical point, employees, these all huge initial investment to start a physical branch. That's too in a remote area is not affordable, not having feasibility for bankers too. So that way, it is difficult for financial institutions also to build branch network in remote areas. And for them, branchless banking plays a very important role or like a boon for them. This limitation of regional coverage also contributes to the low accessibility of financial services to the people in rural area in an inclusive manner. Now, even if anybody wants to have bank transaction, they are finding it difficult to give their money to a trustworthy and reliable person. They have fear, they have doubt in their mind that what if this person whom I am believing will eat my money, will take undue advantage of my illiteracy, will take undue advantage of my situation. So these all factors are keeping people away from banking transaction. Branchless banking is one of the potential approaches that are non-conventional. This is because our banking is still conventional. Conventional in what sense? The way we are opening savings account, the way we are withdrawing money, the way we are paying through check, paying through DD, and these all factors have not changed when it comes to physical bank branching, personal banking branch, physical branch. We have the same old methods to opt for. We can see whichever nearby bank you go, wherein you are having your account, you will find every other window is having one long queue. People are tired, people are waiting. That accountant, that clerk, that cashier, that branch manager, every other one is in stress, and they are trying hard to serve every customer, every individual customer coming to the branch. Branchless banking represents a new distribution channel that allows financial institutions and other commercial actors to offer financial services outside traditional bank premises. The way ATM, cash deposit machine, internet banking, online banking, and many other uh, uh, virtual banking transactions which customers are doing, branchless banking also is helping people, and it's a new thing what is operating in Indian market also. Branchless banking has a broader innovative meaning that is in relation to boosting India's economic growth. India's economic growth and also maintaining the stability of the financial system by increasing public access of banking financial services are known as inclusive finance. Inclusive finance, this word as a subtopic is used in branchless banking and many often we will be using it. What is meant by inclusive finance? Inclusive finance means on how the formal financial services can be accessed by all rank of society, whoever and wherever they are. Even if a person is below poverty line, even if a person is maintaining minimum balance in his saving account, and even if he don't know how to do signature, he is giving his thumb impression, that person should be also part and parcel of branchless banking. A labor, a worker, blue collared worker, a person physically handicapped, a person depends on other family members for his basic needs, a person having very low income, these all rank of society, and wherever they are and whoever they are, they should be part and parcel of branchless banking. Even prisoners in cell who are rewarded with rigorous imprisonment, simple imprisonment, they should be also part of branchless banking, because whatever work they are doing, part of money is also given to them, and that money should be kept safe uh, banks. And once they are relieved after completion of their term in the same prison, that money should go to them. This is these are the certain things what they have to put here. Branchless banking program or non-office finance service in the framework of inclusive finance allows banks to expand business by relying on agents. Now, this is the first slide wherein we have used the word agents. Now, when we are talking of endlessly about branchless banking, how branchless banking will perform, how it will act, what will be its modus operandi. Modus operandi means the way it works. Agents play an important role for banks when they expand, and banks do not have to pay agents like bank employees. When it comes to a bank employee, he may be a private bank employee or state government or government run bank employee. As such, every individual is getting attractive salary. Apart from that, he is getting leave facility. All legitimate facilities like casual leave, sick leave, leave travel allowance, leave travel concession, maternity leave, paternity leave. These all things are applicable to full-time permanent bank employee. Apart from that, he is uh, supposed to get pension also if he is working with some central banks, state level and central level banks also. So these all things are costing too high for bank management. But what about agent? Compared to bank employee working full time, agents are affordable, and agents are only paid on a commission per transaction system. What is meant by that? Agent will get proportionate amount of money directly to the work what he is doing. It's quite possible that a full-time bank employee is sitting idle but getting paid. Now, when agent has to work on commission basis, he gets motivated. He gets motivated to work more. He may try and try to convince people around him. The way an insurance agent works on commission basis, a bank agent also will work on commission basis. And in this situation, they will be getting motivated to work more, work harder, reach more and more number of people. So this is what relevant with Agents. Now we will check how agents are working. What type of job profile, duties and responsibilities they have to go through. Agents play an important role for banks when they expand, and banks do not have to pay agents like bank employees. Agents are only paid on a commission per transaction system. This is already discussed with you all. Now, branchless banking users, without the need to deposit any money, you can register yourself to become its customers. Branchless banking users, without the need to deposit any money, they can register themselves as a customer. Even if I am opting out for branchless banking, I don't have to register by paying minimum balance amount. That may be 500 or 2000. No, nothing required. As an individual customer, I can register myself and have my mobile number given to them. With the mobile number they are registering for my account with the bank, that mobile number itself will work as my user ID, will work as my account number. And with more practical, customers do not have to bother memorizing the account number. You must be knowing. Now, one simple question I am asking you people. You have which particular bank you have your account? Student was Deepika, no? Who joined at 6 o'clock sharp. Rutuja, Pradnya, Chaitanya, you all are listening to me? I have one simple question to ask. Nothing from rocket science, physics, astrophysics. Out of you six, anyone can remember your account number? It is very difficult to memorize 14 digit, 16 digit in a row. That's the reason when we have to fill up any pay-in slip, withdrawal slip, we always carry our passbook. These days, our account number, savings account, current account, they are at the length of 14 digits, 15 digits and 16 digits also. So it is difficult for us to memorize. Just with your active mobile number, we can operate branchless banking. This is what I want to say. That's why I was asking you a question. Branchless banking users just have to memorize their mobile number, or they can carry their mobile handset with them, so that whenever they will receive any OTP, they can quickly respond to their agent. And in this way, they can have branchless banking. People do not be afraid to forget very easy and fast. You don't have to afraid that you forget your account number. If you have mobile number, you can start operating at branchless banking. What else? Certainly can do any financial transaction without having to go to the bank to register and without fear of not having the funds. This branchless banking not even ask you to deposit 100 rupees minimum, not asking you to remember your bank number, bank account number, not asking you to go to physically nearby place. In rural areas, transportation is a big problem till today. The branches of banks may be at the distance of 3 kilometers, 5 kilometers from rural area, from remote area. And in such situation, a knowledgeable and skilled agent can become angel literally to these people who are having requirement of safety to their money, growth to their money, want to invest in proper plans which can give them 9, 10 and 11% interest per annum, and they want to know and they want to become financially literate person. The way we are computer literate, the way we are financial literate, they also want to become financial literate, and that way they can opt for branchless banking. The public does not need to be tired for long waiting in the bank to conduct financial transactions because the service process is very fast. Now, when it comes to branchless banking, the way ATM operates, the way cash deposit machine operates, the way mobile banking operates, or the way internet banking operates, it takes hardly 2 to 20 minutes, at the most 20 minutes to finish any complex transaction. Branchless banking, with the help of agent, with the help of authorized person, can finish your transactions within few minutes also, provided you are giving him right information. And information what is asked from you is not necessarily you have to remember it. Only thing you are required to remember is your mobile number. That way you can have branchless banking access very easily, and it's a user friendly transaction what they are doing. Now I am quoting example here for branchless banking. Carefully listen all of you and read carefully. I think 6 to 7 students have joined today's meeting. Are you all able to hear me? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I hope you all are listening to me. Union Bank of India came up with branchless banking, and they are pioneer having idea of branchless banking by appointing business correspondent for business facilitators. By knowing this business as a word, it doesn't necessarily mean that branchless banking is applicable to those people who are having their own business. Do not have this misunderstanding in your mind. This is not for those people who are having business. Business correspondence means banking business, which is given to a person, a facilitator, and that he will look after Union Bank of India's business of opening savings account, of fund transfer, of other banking services on behalf of these people. He will do for Union Bank of India. Here business means this particular word. You all are getting this point with the word business correspondent or business facilitators. You got it? The way on behalf of LIC, an agent is ensuring you, making your policy. These business facilitators, BF or BC, will approach you, will come to you personally, will take details from you, will give their in brief introduction. They will try to have one harmonious, courtly, friendly transaction, communication with you. And even if you don't believe them, they will ask you, without depositing single rupee in your account, you can open bank branch account. That work I will do on behalf of you. For that reason, you don't have to pay me anything. My payment, my commission, my service charges will be borne by Union Bank of India. here in this case, and he will win the trust of people. He will show many other customers like you, which are availing, enjoying facility given by Union Bank of India. For this reason, that bank facilitator, business facilitator should be educated one, should have fluent communication in regional language, should know different types of services given by bank branch, should be aware about latest happenings in financial services, and he should be having convincing skill to convert people of all ranks of society to come to the branchless banking. A pensioner at the age of 70, 72, he cannot personally visit any particular nearby bank branch. A person on wheelchair or bedridden, he also have need of money. And in such situation, these bank business facilitators can help them, would be of great source of help. So this is where they are working. Union Bank of India do have this type of facility, and they are pioneering idea of branchless banking to reach the unreached population and taking banking services at the doorstep. At your doorstep, they are coming. The basic objective is to shift people from poverty to prosperity. Whom branchless banking is targeting? It is very much specific, mentioned in last 2-3 slides. Any idea? Anyone can promptly answer? Whom? You must have seen target marketing. Branchless banking is targeting which customers? Those people who are belonging to rural area and from lower middle class, who don't have any sure income on monthly or any other types of basis, weekly basis, fortnightly basis. These people work as a seasonal worker, daily wages worker, labor. Many of them don't have even 120 days working in entire year. Many of them are living below poverty line. They are not falling into category wherein per capita income of India is higher than their own income. These all people are targeted by branchless banking. Now here with Union Bank of India's example, I am explaining further what is stated. At present, the bank has appointed 6 technology service providers who provide end-to-end solution to carry out banking operations through branchless banking model. A specific model is developed by Union Bank of India for branchless banking. The bank has engaged business consultants, what is stated here, business correspondents, along with its technology team, with the help of enrollment stations comprising of a micro ATM or laptop, web camera, and fingerprint capturing machine. Where else fingerprint capturing machine is commonly used other than banking transaction? When you made your Aadhaar card, fingerprint capturing machine was used. Now, this fingerprint capturing machine to enroll the beneficiary, that business correspondent, business facilitator will visit that remote area along with the equipments what he is having, that may be micro ATM, laptop, web camera, and fingerprint capturing machine to enroll the beneficiary so that they can open his savings account instantly. He cannot give any excuses. Even business correspondent or business facilitator also don't have to give any excuse that I am not carrying my laptop, I am not having camera, I am not having machine to take your thumb impression, fingerprints. No, he will carry everything with him, and potential customers will get enrolled, will get registered. The data recorded in computer includes demographic details. Demographic details like name, address, father or husband's name, occupation, annual income, which category they belong to, and thereafter impressions of all the 10 fingers are captured and stored in the bank server. Bank server will keep save all these informations without any leakage. Privacy will be maintained at highest level, at the highest level. And that way, different level of and all rank society people can get registered for banking on the basis of the data captured, with simplified know your customer norms. The bank opens a basic savings bank deposit account. The data thus captured is stored in core banking system, CBS core banking system. The account holder is issued RuPay card. That RuPay card is already there with business consultant, through which the customer can withdraw money from business consultant or branch ATM. Card is applicable to both business consultant, which is having mini ATM or laptop with him, or branch ATM with him. Apart from normal account opening as mentioned above, most of the new accounts opened through electronic KYC, where customer is authenticated by UIDAI, Unique Identity Development Authority of India, and the fingerprints in such case is not stored anywhere by bank. So they are authenticated by UIDAI. Now, in further to branchless banking with help of Union Bank of India, account holder can also transact through Aadhaar card, his personal identity, in which the Aadhaar of the customer is seeded with account. If Aadhaar is linked, seeded means linked with savings account, he can operate, have transaction through Aadhaar card or Aadhaar number. How many digits are there in Aadhaar number? Total number of digits in count, Aadhaar number, how much do it have?
12.
Huh?
12 number.
That is at least this much you know. So I am happy that you are replying so that I can understand, yes, you are listening to me. The account holder, while Aadhaar is linked with his saving account, can have transaction also. Such transactions are done through AEPS platform, where customers is authenticated from UIDAI. So these all factors are relevant with branchless banking. And when such type of banking transactions are done, they are quite convenient for these type of poor needy people. Now, depending on the nature of transaction, the agent either receives the cash from or pays cash to the account holder. Account holder is getting paid cash by the agent who's carrying micro ATM with him. After completion of the transaction, micro ATM generate receipts to that effect in duplicate, of which one copy is given to the account holder, and that copy will have signature of agent. See how important agent here is and what all are the roles he is playing. Try to understand when we are talking of branchless banking, job profile of an agent. What all are the things as a agent or bank business correspondent, business facilitator agent is doing? Agent is receiving cash from payee. That may be first transaction, second or nth transaction, or he is making payment to that receiver. After completing the transaction, his micro ATM, what he is carrying with him, receipt, it generates a receipt to the effect in duplicate of which one copy is given to the account holder, and that copy is signed by agent. All the transaction happen in real time and customer's account is credited or debited in real time in core banking system. When at 6:39 in the evening, if any agent is sitting with you and you are depositing that much money, whatever it may be, 500 or 1 lakh, being customer, agent approached you, you asked him to deposit money and you are giving him cash. That day of 4th March at 6:39, a receipt will be generated, and your transaction receipt, even if you are misplacing it, you forgot where you kept it after 10 days, 20 days, our banking system will have record of your money deposited. In that situation, you don't have to show as a proof that you have received a receipt. It is always advisable that you keep it, but not necessary, not mandatory that you should keep it with you only. Under Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, PMJDY, we are talking of branchless banking. Under Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, bank is allotted 18,396 villages. Which bank? We are PMJDY, 18,396 villages were given to Union Bank. These SSH areas are covered by appointing 5,407 Bank Mitra. Bank Mitra, what they are called as, in easy to understand, instead of saying bank, business facilitator or business correspondent. Bank Mitra throughout India, 241 lakh and 97,000 accounts are opened under this particular scheme with deposit of rupees 2,645 crores. 2,645 crores outstanding under microfinance through banking channel model is rupees 654 up to 31st December 2016. These all figures of Bank Mitra and Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, since when our BJP government started and ruling in center. What is business correspondent model? So these all are innovative model. Banks may use intermediaries for providing facilitation service, and such services which all are there, BC or PF, includes identification of borrowers and fitment of activities. All the borrowers should be known by their identity. Later on, they can abscond, they can vanish, but with the help of Aadhaar card, PAN card, or any personal identity what they are carrying with them, it is very much easy for identifying them and sourcing their address where they are physically present. Collection and preliminary processing of loan applications. These Bank Mitra from Union Bank of India are having collection of loan application and trying to convince people what all are the things or steps you are supposed to follow while applying for loan. Creating awareness about savings and other products, and education and advice on managing money and debt counseling. Instead of borrowing money from local vendors or money lenders, it's better always and safe to have deposit money in your bank account. Whenever you are having bad need of money, require money, you can avail loan facility from Bank Mitra, which is representing Union Bank of India. Promotion and nurturing of self-help groups. Self-help groups are quite popular in India. Joint liability groups. Now, promotion and nurturing of self-help groups are local groups where those people are coming together who are quite familiar with banking transactions and helping poor and needy people. As a representative of bank, they do have a joint account with bank, and as a self-help group, bankers do trust more this self-help group than one individual. Now, post-sanction monitoring. Post-sanction, after giving loan, if the customer is paying money in time or whatever documents he submitted to the bank or Bank Mitra, are they actually available in reality? Even if he's taking loan for business, site visit is mandatory for bankers. So this post-sanction monitoring is also important. Monitoring and hand-holding of self-help groups, bank sakhis, joint liability groups, and others. Bank sakhis, this is the group of women who are coming together in local area, forming a group and having joint account in bank. Bankers, after consistent transaction for 6 months, 1 year, are giving facility to these sakhis, bank sakhis, to avail a loan and to distribute it among their group members. And in such way, these bank sakhis also are having joint liability groups. Follow-up for recovery. Bank Mitra is not just a facilitator, and being an individual living in remote area, if every month, once in a month also, you can't go to a nearby bank branch to make payment of your EMI, that Bank Mitra, that business facilitator will collect it on behalf of you. Whatever money he collected from you, its receipt will be generated and signed by him. It's not that he will collect few 100 rupees from you and like you with from many others and he will abscond. No, such things won't be happening. Disbursal of small value credit. Disbursal of small value credit like 3,000, 5,000 up to maximum 10,000 rupees for poor and needy people will be done by Bank Mitra. Recovery of principal or interest. Collection of small value deposits. Sale of microcredit products, mutual funds, insurance, etc. Now, insurance products with small value. You have any idea what is the smallest value for insurance product? 13 rupees, 13, which can be availed by LIC, and that is for 1 year. tenure. Within that 1 year, if unfortunately any death happens to you, any untoward incident, if the insured person dies, his family will get 1 lakh rupees compensation. There is one more insurance also of 300 rupees. These all are too small amount, but Bank Mitra, business facilitator, can convince people in rural area for buying such type of insurances. So this is what related to sale of micro credit product, mutual funds, insurance, etc. The last responsibility of Bank Mitra, I am talking all these details about Union Bank of India as an example. Receive and delivery of small value remittances and other payment instruments. Receive and delivery of small value remittances. Even if you are having recurring deposit account, it starts from 25 rupees per month, 50 rupees per month. At the end of 1 year, with 25 rupees, the total amount in principal becomes 300 rupees. And end of the year, your total collection will be 316 rupees. If that Bank Mitra is working for prolonged duration, 10 years, 5 years, and in such situation, many of his clients may have such type of delivery of small value, that your recurring account tenure is over, including principal plus interest amount. This much is your amount and you take it. This is what Bank Mitra's job profile is. So it is almost 6:50 now, and branchless banking as subtopic was having this much information to give. Apart from these all informations, the next subtopic what we have to start with, and we will continue from Monday onward. Just a minute. That is relevant to vehicles for financial inclusion, business correspondents or business facilitators. Already I have taken. Now, payment system as subtopic, I will continue possibly Monday evening. At the moment, I am leaving the meeting. Any one of you is having any doubt, please let me know. Today there are 10 students, 8 students. Your voice is not audible.
No, sir.
Yes?
No, sir.
Okay. May I leave the meeting now?